we are with Grandma Florence, and she's going to be 100 years old on February 23rd of this year, which is in a few days. And I want to ask you a few questions. So where were you born?
I was born in Manhattan,
Yeah.
but we didn't live there long. We moved to Brooklyn.
Okay. Which part?
And so I was in Brooklyn the rest of my life.
Okay. Okay. Which part?
I was in Flatbush, Borough Park, and where else? That's it.
Flatbush and Borough Park.
So New Jersey is completely new to me, being here now.
Okay. 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 And what were you, now how many kids were in your family?
How-
You were who? The oldest? The youngest?
I was young, just my brother and I.
That's
He
your
was 2.5 years older than me.
Okay. Okay. And what did your parents do?
Well, my father, when he came from Russia with his family, they ended up in the Catskill Mountains,
Wow.
and they were farmers.
Okay.
And then someone in the family started like a hotel, and my mother went with her friends to the hotel for vacation, and that's how she met my father.
Do you know what year your father was born?
Do I know what?
What year he was born or his birth date, your father?
No.
You don't know. What was his name? Your father's name?
Harry.
Harry.
And my mother was Molly
Okay, and what was your father's last name? Do you know that one?
Simonson.
Okay, he was the Simonson. Okay. And your mother
Yeah.
was her maiden name? Do you remember?
My mother, pardon?
Molly was what? What was her last name?
My mother,
Yeah.
Schultz.
Schultz. Okay, interesting.
Yes, she was. Yes.
Okay.
She came from Austria,
Okay.
and my father came from Russia.
Okay. And they met in the mountains in the Catskills.
Yes, my mother went for vacation with her friends, and
Okay.
that's how they met.
Okay.
Then when they got married, they came down to live in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And my father had no particular trade.
Okay.
I think he worked like in fruit stores,
Okay.
as a helper.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did your mother work?
No.
Because she stayed with the kids.
Yes.
And you were how were your younger brother was how old?
My brother was 2.5 years older than me,
Older.
but he passed away some time ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
Didn't
but
he have-
he was a very, very good brother.
He was a
Very
good. And what was his
very
name?
loving.
What was his name?
Milton
Milton
Lewis Simonson.
Milton Lewis Simonson. Okay. And when
But
did
later in life, he got the nickname of Mickey.
Mickey?
When he started work,
Okay.
they called him Mickey.
Okay. And what did he do for a living? Remember?
He was a salesman for Saxon Paper Company,
Okay.
and he worked his way up to be part of the board.
Okay. And then how did you meet Abe?
Let's see, the synagogue I lived in Borough Park, which had a lot of synagogues, and one of them opened up a room for young people to gather,
Okay.
and Abe and his two brothers, and I guess some other guys, formed a social club Sunday night for a couple of hours in one of the rooms, and they all brought in records for the record player.
Okay.
And we heard about it, and I went with my three best friends, on a Sunday night, and that's how I met him.
That's how you met him. And when did you get married?
In 1946,
Wow. Do you know your anniversary date? That's hard.
March 17th,
Wow.
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 1 second.